So this is the original door, and having just had a measure up, it looks like it's actually a little bit bigger than the hole I have, so I'm going to have to take this outside strip off, and hopefully that will get me down to the size that I need. So yesterday I took that wood off of the edge of the door and it did make it fit a lot better, but what I realised is that what I'd like to do is cut the door into 2 halves to make it a stable door, so that I can just choose to have the top open for ventilation rather than just like leaving my whole front door open. But in order to do that I need a cordless circular saw because I don't have enough power to run power tools right now. But I don't have a cordless circular saw. So I found someone selling one cheap online, which I'm heading to pick up now from Lewisham, and then from there I'm going to go to B&Q and pick up like all the other things that I need to finish everything off. So like wood, because I'm recladding the front of the door, a little bit more wood for the frame, paint, I need to decide what colour I want to paint my front door, hinges, locks, all that kind of stuff. I've got a huge list. So this is a big front door round trip shopping thing. So my trip to B&Q yesterday wasn't particularly fruitful, but I did go and pick up my second-hand circ saw, which I'm a little bit nervous of using. I think I'll be fine once I get going, but I've never used one of these before. So I think I'm going to start off by chopping up the last little bit of wood that I've got to do for the frame, because that seems very achievable, and moving on from that to doing the actual door itself. But yeah. Ta-da! So I started cutting up my bits of wood the other day. I did it in the rain, so they don't quite meet up now because it's all gone back from being swollen. But honestly, I just want this done as quickly as possible, so it'll have to make do for now. So I'm putting the boards across, which have already been not treated and primed, and then I'll finish up these 2 sides. Alright, I've got all the boards in. It's an absolute mess, but it's closer. In order to do this join, I used like the top section of that board and then chiseled off the tongue from both of them so that it would slot in, and I'm actually pretty proud with how I managed to do that. Like, there's not an enormous gap. So I've drilled a bunch of holes through from the back to give me a guide to cut out my porthole. Put some nails in so that it's all going to be secure still after the hole has been cut out, but I haven't really decided exactly how I'm going to cut the hole out yet because I can't run power tools right now, so I'll figure it out. I do not have words for how bad this piece of carpentry is, but there's a hole in it. Oh, whatever. Okay, so I have absolutely had enough of working on this thing. So today I'm doing my best to get the bottom half of the door finished. It is quite early in the morning. I want to have this thing in by the end of the day, so let's do that. Where the old door sat on the front deck, the bottom edge rotted, where it was just kind of sat being rained on all the time, and so I've measured down and I've drawn a line to hopefully get the worst of the rotted stuff off. I'm going to reskin it anyway, so you won't be able to see all of this, but I can rebuild this bit back up with good wood. Literally, I am on the cusp of killing somebody. Starting to make a bit of progress. I've measured up for my boards, so I'm going to cut them. And we're nearly there. I've got to cut one more board for this gap, and also that way as well. But I'm nearly there. So there we go. It's in. I used the big circular saw for it, so it didn't quite come out bang on, but it's gone in nice and tight. So I just need to put my last few nails in, and then I can put my last piece in across the bottom. So there's a few little gaps and things where I didn't do the boards quite right, but I'm actually a lot happier with this than I am with the top. It came out way nicer, way sturdier. It's all like flat in the corners. I'm really happy. Look at that, it fits. Oh, I'm so chuffed. That's brilliant. I'm literally just sitting here admiring this. Like, it looks just like it did in my head. I can't believe I actually did this, and I can't believe I just did it like today, in one day, in one afternoon. Oh, I'm so proud. Look at that, honestly. Then just filler, I went straight to putting primer and undercoat on the basis that that would actually fill up a lot of the little issues and just leave me with the big things to deal with, like down at the bottom here. And actually it's worked really well. I put 2 or 3 coats on. It's drying really quickly because it's still really warm out and still really mild. But yeah, I'm so excited. It's looking so much better. But I've still got a few little things to go around and sort out. Little corners that kind of stick out and stuff. But yeah, I'll go around and neaten it up. The white is pretty good at showing up all of the horrible things that need sorting as well. But I'm feeling so good about this, you guys. This has been drying with the cork in there for like 24 hours now, and that is the width that needs to be planed down or something to get it flush. So I'm going to take this apart and see how it's holding up now. So I've ended up planing the entire door by hand with my little number 3 block plane. This bit is a bit lumpy because that sticks out and the top edge isn't quite as good as the side. But nonetheless, I'm really pleased with it. Review of planing things by hand with a number 3 block plane. Incredibly fun, incredibly hard work. I am very sweaty, but brilliant. Try it, get one, and get a piece of pine and plane it because it's wonderful. And also, it produces loads of really, really fun little curls. Like, look at that. So, thanks to this wonderful contraption, I have managed to sort out the top edge of the bottom of the door that needed doing, so it's all nice and smooth, as well as a bunch of random bits and pieces on it. I have neatened up the corners of the top of the door, and it's not brilliant, but right in my own light, it's better than it was. The hole for the porthole, which you can see it's better, maybe, or maybe there's just a shadow where you're trying to see. But so all of this mess is going to be covered up, but that's what happens when you chew wood off with a pair of pliers, I suppose. But still, better than it was. Wonderful. So I'm going to fill and prime all of this now, I guess. So I ended up filling everything, and you can see like visually what a difference it makes, even just filling in that little gap along the bottom edge there. And I used the same product as I tried for the door, which is quickly actually becoming my favourite. It's really nice because you can spread it like the same way that you spread a silicone. It has the same kind of texture, and you can use like a wet finger to smear it around, or I used like a squeegee thing to do this, but it dries with the same kind of matte chalkiness that you have to a regular filler. So I really love this stuff, and I'm going to be using it for everything. But having done that, it's dried, and I'm putting my hinges in, first lot of hinges. So I'm using the hinges I went for were Smith & Lock loose pin hinges, because, oops, if it wants to focus, you can one-handed take the pin out, and it does that, which means it'll be really easy, if I can fetch the bloody thing back, it'll be really easy to take my door off when I want to paint it later, or if I want to do anything to it really. I opted for those. Zinc plated, £1.30 a pair from Screwfix. So from the inside, I've wedged it where I want it, and marked up my where my hinges are gonna go. Now I gotta get them in. I really hope that this works. Please pray for me that this lines up when I try to hang it in a sec. Yet to figure out exactly why it didn't work, but it didn't work. So it would appear that this was a problem all along. It was just that I lowered the door into place before, and so it sticks. So I need to plane some of that off and then try my hinges again. So I'm about to try and get the top half of the door in that gap, but that is about 3 times heavier at least than that, and I am single-handed, so this could be interesting. Not all lined up yet, but this is like the first real thing of how it's actually gonna look. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm in my own light, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is like exactly how I imagined it in my head. Oh, I need to get this all lined up so I can put the hinges in. It's pretty good, but I'm not quite happy because it sort of angles up that way a little bit, this piece of wood across the top. I don't know if you can see. So that's got an extra 5mm on it compared to that. Which obviously like isn't the end of the world, but I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do about it before I carry on. So I put a scrap of very thin wood in to see, and it has fixed my problem along the top. It's only 1mm out now, but now there's a big gap at the side. So yes, I need to sort out something a little bit thinner and find a compromise between these two. Closer, slowly but surely. There's still a gap, but not much of one. But I'm starting to think that maybe I should move the door forwards a little bit because it's a little bit further back than the bottom half. I don't know. Because maybe a like a little thing of weather seal would sort it. I don't know, you guys. Whatever. I'll leave it there for today and come back and worry about it tomorrow or something. But yeah. I need to put that porthole on, I need to sort out a lock, I need to put a little bit more wood at the front, and on the, like, there's a lip, and I need to put the bit of wood behind the lip as well, and probably put a little bit of stuff at the bottom to stop the rain running in, and then it's built.